Good morning. Hi, guys. Happy Friday.
This is my angry face.
The first Friday of 2024.
Yeah.
It's the future.
The future is now.
The future is now. I remember Back to the Future. I thought that was the future. Back to the Future 2. 2015 was supposed to be the future.
Mason in the morning.
8:32 now on Colorado's Cat Country 95.1. I'm Mason in the morning, hanging out with B-Rad.
Yo!
Live on Facebook now. If you want to see inside the studio, you can go to facebook.com/catcountry951. You can search for Mason in the morning on YouTube. You can find us in different ways. And, of course, we're always on the radio. And we were just talking about the new year. And I found this article talking about bold predictions for country music in the new year. In 2024,
Okay.
someone made some bold predictions. I have not looked at the predictions except for the very first one because it just popped up and it's right there. So I want to see what these people had to say. Guess what they're saying, and then, maybe make a critique, whether you think it's valid or not.
Let's do it.
Does that sound pretty good?
Let's do
I
it.
think we can do it. Good morning, Clint on Facebook. Glad you are tuned in this
What's
morning.
up, Clint?
Talking bold predictions in country music. What's going to happen this year as we start out on our 5th day? First one that pops up, Rascal Flatts will reunite.
No.
You don't think so?
Fat chance.
You don't think so?
No, I really don't.
I kind of thought it was weird that they broke up in the first place. They've been doing it for so long. What happened?
Family differences,
Family differences.
difference in political views.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's typically what happens. You have a better shot of Florida-Georgia line getting back together, I think.
Then Rascal Flatts?
Yes.
Interesting. Joe Don Rooney, just in the headlines yesterday, went on to Twitter or X and said that he is not transitioning to be a woman.
He's not. Stop saying it. He's not.
What a weird thing. What a weird rumor to start. But Rascal Flatts will reunite. Brad says no.
No.
Me? I think there's a chance. Number 2 on this list, Jelly Roll will be country's big winner at the Grammys. Bold prediction?
I can see that.
You can see that
I can
happening?
see that happening. Sure, it's going to be him or Laney.
Him or Laney?
They're not going to give it to Luke. They're not going to give it to Morgan.
No
it's
Morgan
gonna
Wallen?
No, it's going to be Luke. Or it's going to be Jelly or Laney.
Jelly or Laney?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait. The Grammys are coming up. They're pretty
Yeah.
quick. So we'll see what happens there. Oliver Anthony will begin a very Scotty McCreery-like career path. What does that mean? I mean, he rose to fame really quickly because it was American Idol.
Sure.
That's how Scotty McCreery got it. And,
Okay.
Oliver Anthony just all of a sudden popped on the scene.
Yeah.
Is that what they mean?
I don't know. Honestly, I think Oliver Anthony just wants to go back to his field work. Like he's a white collar guy or a blue collar guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
We'll see.
Not sure about that one.
Nah, I don't think so.
Good morning, Patrick. Glad you're tuned in here today talking about bold predictions for 2024. Got another bold one for you right here. Morgan Wallen will drop a surprise album. How likely is that going to be? 2024. A surprise. Not just an album, but a surprise album.
Well, I don't think it's a surprise anymore now, is it?
Well,
it's not a surprise if you know.
We don't know. We're
Well.
predicting. We're making bold predictions here.
But what makes you predict that he's going to do this, though?
Good morning, Vicky. Glad you're here.
What did Morgan Wallen say some cryptic stuff? I'll dive down some rabbit holes theories.
Yeah.
Did Morgan Wallen post some cryptic stuff on his social media like he did last year when he was releasing he just started releasing song bits and
Yeah.
lyrics and titling things, captioning things with the titles of songs. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you start seeing a trend like that, maybe.
But you're not really predicting the future anymore. You're making educated guesses.
Sure.
We're talking about just bold predictions.
I think that you could predict that anybody could drop a surprise album.
Of course you can, but this is the prediction. How likely is it?
George Strait's dropping a surprise album. That's my prediction.
You think so?
Bold.
You think that's it?
Sure.
All right. I don't think that's likely.
Okay.
I think he'll definitely let us know that he's putting out an album. George Strait in 2024?
No.
I think so. Here we go. Morgan Wallen will continue to be shut out at award shows.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's a huge prediction. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler alert.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen will continue to be shut out at award shows.
Yeah.
T will be made a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. They're saying somebody with a T in their name. So Tim McGraw, Toby Keith, or Trisha Yearwood would be the likely inductees for 2024.
Toby Keith.
If we're guessing.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith?
Sure.
Think he's the one?
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Patrick Johnson's making a prediction there on Facebook. He says Post Malone going country.
Is that that's kind of an educated guess at this point too,
Yeah.
right? Like you kind of got facts to base your prediction off of. You're making a hypothesis at this point.
I like it. I like it. Here's another one. We have not met the breakout artist of 2024 yet. As in, somebody is going to come out of nowhere. Somebody we have never even heard of. We've not even thought of their music yet. And they are going to be that Bailey Zimmerman, maybe, of 2023. Because Bailey came out of nowhere. And he ended up being the #1 most played country artist on country radio. More than Morgan Wallen, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, I guess that is a good prediction. I mean, anything could happen with the way social media is and viral videos and sounds and
Out of
clips.
nowhere.
And yeah, it could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
So you're saying likely.
No, I said plausible.
Okay. What does this say? A new Zach will emerge. Zach Brown and Zach Bryan will need to welcome
Zach Green.
Zach Top to the Z Club. Who's Zach Top?
I don't know.
Do you know Zach Top?
I have no clue who Zach Top
Maybe
is.
we're going to need to get to know Zach Top a little bit.
With a CH or a K?
All right, here we go. We're already predicting CMA Entertainer of the Year for next year. Laney just won it, right?
Okay.
So who's going to win it next year for 22? Not next year. Who's going to win it this year? This is 24 right now.
Who's going to win it?
Yeah. Bold prediction. Running out of time, Brad.
Laney.
Laney's going to win it again?
Yeah.
They say Luke Combs.
Okay.
Pretty good?
Sure.
Pretty decent?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm okay with that.
All right. So what do you think? Pretty decent bold predictions? If you were going to make a bold prediction right now, something that you really do think is going to happen, and maybe people would be surprised, what would that be, Brad?
That we're going to have the #1 rated morning show
Yeah.
for the entire year.
Yeah.
All year long, baby.
Bold prediction.
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
#1 all year long. Hey, Mason, I found this guy, Zach Top.
Yeah.
He says he's
Zach Top.
reviving the spirit of 90s traditional music like George Strait, Keith Whitley, Randy Travis, with classic vibes that invoke dance halls of Texas. First of all, I don't think Zach Bryan and Zach why am I blanking?
Brown?
Zach Brown and Zach Bryan. They're not gonna have to induct a new Zach.
No Zach?
No.
We-
You're saying
We have enough
saying-
Zachs?
I'm not saying that he's not going to be a good artist and not going to do things, but you're saying that this guy is going to hit #1 status this year.
I'll be big. That's a bold prediction. That's what the whole thing is about. You're saying it's unlikely,
I
but
think that's
he's making a bold prediction.
unlikely.
Somebody likes this Zach Top. I might need to listen to him.
Unlikely. I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think? You listen to a lot of unreleased country music artists, you know what I mean? New artists per se.
Sure.
You got somebody that you think has a song out there that when the masses hear it, that's it. That's a wrap.
Well, there's some artists out there that I think do a really good job, and I think they are very talented, but I think they actually need the song to make them. So there's these artists on the cusp. There's artists that really could do it if they got that right song that would push them over the edge.
Sure.
Actually, somebody that we were talking about with Boot Barn Hall yesterday, Ella Langley.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard Ella Langley?
Yes.
I knew I heard that name before, but I didn't know. And I looked her up last night, and she's on a bunch of these newer songs that I've heard.
Yeah.
She does one with Wetzel and some other guys. And, so far, I don't think she has the song to actually push her over the edge.
Yeah.
But she's good. And a lot of people are liking her, and she's getting a big following.
Sure.
So if she got that song, this could be another big year for another girl to bounce onto the scene and, really do well. So Maybe Ella Langley.
Maybe, you know, I think I find the same feeling when well, you were there. You were at the Luke Bryan show when Tyler Braden
Great.
opens up
Yeah.
for Luke Bryan, opens up for Lady A.
Yeah.
And this man can not only sing, he can play the guitar, he can play the piano.
Yeah.
He hits notes that he shouldn't hit. Like, this man can sing.
Yeah.
And I think that if he finds that one song that just showcases him, that's a wrap. People are going to know him and he's going to be there forever.
Yep. Ashley Cook's another one. Did you see Ashley Cook? I think she was
absolutely. Ashley Cook, Alana Springsteen. They're both like.
Ashley Cook was with somebody. I don't remember who, but I thought she did a really good job.
Ashley Cook came with Luke Bryan.
And is it Luke Bryan?
Yeah, she was one of the openers with Luke Bryan as well.
Yeah. And she's got a song right now that's rising up the charts pretty quick. So that could be a big one. Ashley Cook could be, you know, big in 2024.
I really like this Haley Witters song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a new song out too.
Yeah.
She's got a brand new one. Haley had a great year last year. It's hard to beat that, you know. So that wouldn't be that bold to say that Haley's going to have another great year because she's riding it right now.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, Bailey Zimmerman really did come out of nowhere, and look at you wearing his hat.
Easy.
You're wearing a Bailey Zimmerman hat.
Hey, man, I am.
And you know, a year ago, we'd have been like, "Who's Bailey Zimmerman?"
Sure.
Oh, did he do that one song?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
And now he's Bailey Zimmerman.
Now he's Bailey Zimmerman. Hat.
All right, guys, we got to go. Hope you have a good one. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. It's still slippery as heck. Highways are closed. Roads are closed. People are driving into light poles. So be careful out there. Bye, guys.